Hi everybody, welcome to this new video. Today we will take a look at a game I've been working on. It is called Tank Wars and it is a 2D top-down arcade tank game. Currently it has 3 game modes: Survival, where you play against 10 waves of progressively more powerful enemies, Team Deathmatch, where you play with 3 allies against 4 enemies, and the last team standing wins, and Conquest, where your team needs to conquer and hold 3 points. Each player has 3 respawns depending on their lineup. Today we'll take a look at the lineup for the Italian Tech Tree, composed of 10 tiers. In the next few days we will check out Russia, US, Germany and the UK. At tier 1 the always unlocked tank is the Carro di Rottura 10 tonnellate, an early prototype of the M1139. Still at tier 1 we find the M1139, the first serial Italian medium tank with the main gun in the hull. Moving at tier 2 we find the M1330, the first Italian medium tank with a main gun in a revolving turret. And at tier 2 there is also the M1441 that serves as a slight improvement in armor and mobility. At tier 3 we find the M1441-4740, a one-off tank that sees the M1441 chassis with the same main gun as the M1542. The last tank at tier 3 is the M1542, that is the last version of this family of tanks. At tier 4 we find the M4 Ibrido, a Sherman with the front of an M4A1 welded to the back of an M4. Still at tier 4 we find the M4 Tipo 5 R975, a M4A4 modified to replace the multi-bank engine with a Continental R975C1 engine. At tier 5 we find the M4 Tipo 1C, a Sherman Firefly with the same hull as the M4 Ibrido. Next, at the same tier, we find the M4 Tipo 5A Sperimentale, a normal M4A4 modified in Piacenza to replace the 75mm gun with the more powerful 7652 cannon. At tier 6 we find the M4 Tipo 5C, a normal Firefly on an M4A4 chassis that shoots the more modern and powerful SV Mark I round. We find also the Panther D, a normal D variant tested by a group of Italian soldiers in 1943. At tier 7 we have the M26A1, a normal production M26 with the A1 cannon. Still at tier 7 we find the M26 Astra, a prototype made in Italy to replace the engine with a more powerful one. At tier 8 we find the M47 Fiat, an upgrade of the normal M47 with a more powerful engine. After we have the M47 Astra, another upgrade with a more modern transmission and engine. At tier 9 we have the M47 Otomelara, the last upgrade of the Italian M47, with the new engine, transmission and a 105mm cannon. Still at tier 9 we also have the Leone MBT, a collaboration between Italy and Germany based on the Leopard 1 for export. Lastly, at tier 10, the current top tier, we have the OF40, an MBT made by Fiat and Otomelara for export. If you are interested in the game, news, and you want to play it, I leave in the description the link to the Discord server that you can join and contact me directly.